Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, so a couple things. We're going to remind you that tomorrow at this exact time, it will be Ticket Blitz Thursday and your chance at Riot Fest 3-day passes. Riot Fest is just about a week away. We're getting there.
No one panic, but it's coming.
Calm down. Calm down. So all day Thursday starting at 8 o'clock, we'll have tickets every hour. We will, Lauren will, Brian Phillips will. So all the way through the day, starting at 8 o'clock tomorrow, put that in your phone, Riot Fest 3-day passes for the fantastic best festival on earth. Without question, the 20th anniversary, where you get Blink, Green Day, Jack White, Weezer, I said Green Day, right?
You said Green Day.
Green Day. Did I mention Green Day?
Green Day.
Green Day.
Green Day's gonna be there.
I can't wait for Green Day. So we have the tickets for that coming up tomorrow. Also, in just 3 minutes, Kenzie's going to tell us a job she thinks she can do. A lot of guesses coming on the text line.
Stop being perverts. Thank you.
Yeah, we had to block a lot of people on the text line guesses on that one. But it's a job she thinks she can do better than anybody. And we'll do that and at least discuss that. She's leaving this job, apparently, to do that job. Mm-hmm. We'll find out about that.
I'll be giving you my contact information after this.
Now, before the break, we talked about Gurney Mills announcing 8 new stores. This one, the Cacao Claw. The Claw Machine Arcade opening in the spring of 2026, which looks fantastic. Kenzie mentioned about a claw machine place in Minnesota at the Great Big Mall of America, where people get in there and pick things up. And there's always a kid who gets stuck in a claw machine. I mentioned it's kind of like the famous video of the octopus in the jar and him escaping, and both you looked like I was crazy. Saw it on my TikTok. I sent it to you guys. Did you watch it now? Did you watch the claw video or the video of the octopus?
I was doing a lot during the break. I was getting ready.
Oh, jeez.
So, I'm trying to executive produce this very highly rated morning show.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a second to click on the octopus video.
Yeah.
The problem is that it's too long.
Yeah, Case thought the octopus could just punch through the glass like Rocky and get out of there.
Well, how is that an idiot? Don't throw this back at me. You sent me a really long TikTok. I'm there for 10-second Family Guy clips, not for octopus science experiments.
This is how that ruined you. That TikTok ruined you. You can't just sit for a minute for 5 minutes.
And watch an octopus unscrew a jar.
What
No, I
dumbass
can't.
sentence was that? You can't just sit for a minute for 5 minutes? Oh, my God, Brian.
Is that what I said?
Yes.
You can't sit for a minute for 5
What are
minutes.
you, Yogi Berra?
What? Okay,
Yikes.
you can't sit for 5 minutes and watch a video anymore.
Very good, Brian.
Brain dead.
I don't know. I don't understand what the octopus is trying to prove.
You seemed curious. I gave you the video. You can see how it gets out.
Okay, and that's like a kid getting trapped
You know
in a claw
why I
machine?
don't want to
Yes.
watch this video? Because I feel like it's like, you know how everything comes back in style? And this looks like one of the videos where a guy's just going to jump out and scream in my face because I'm waiting for this octopus to get out of the jar and I don't want to deal with that right now.
A lot of people had seen it. They saw this in school, science class.
I didn't see it in school.
Yeah. Well, that's the downfall of our education
Well,
system.
Indiana public schools.
Yeah,
are
nobody
always
can
the
just sit for a minute
strongest.
for 5 minutes in school.
You're damn right they can't. All right, after 21 Pilots, Kenzie's going to sell us. She thinks she can do this job. She thinks. Somebody just texted in UPS driver.
Oh, damn it, I was going to read that after the break. one part of you thinks Kenzie can be a UPS driver.
First time texter, by the way. Welcome to the party.
Somebody ordering something heavy. I'm like, can you come help me? And knock on the door.
First off, she would crash the truck in the parking lot leaving the UPS facility.
Imagine Kenzie backing up a UPS truck.
So what do they do, though? They have to put every address into their phone?
Oh, my God. Okay, UPS person, we need to hear from you, and then we'll tell you what Kenzie thinks. It's not a UPS driver.
It's not. I don't think I can do that.
We'll get there in 3 minutes. Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Reminder, tomorrow at this time, Ticket Blitz Thursday, Riot Fest 3-day passes starting at 8 o'clock tomorrow, and then every hour here on Q101 with Brian and Kenzie, Lauren, Brian Phillips, all the way through the whole day. You'll get those every hour. Riot Fest 3-day passes. Riot Fest is next week. Kenzie's been selling this to me in case off the air. We finally decided to bring it to the air, that she could do this one job that is very difficult, maybe impossible. And despite our first-time texter checking in from 815 saying she could be a UPS driver, and Kenzie even herself thought she could not be a UPS driver.
debunked immediately.
Debbie checked in from Des Plaines and said, I am a UPS driver. She can do it. So I've requested a ride around with her. Kenzie, you go on a ride around with her.
Okay. I have to try out for all these jobs now?
Yeah, you do. Kenzie's dirty jobs.
Okay.
Eric checked in from Portage Park, another first-time texter. Welcome to the party. And he said that Kenzie could be a Walmart receipt checker. You're nosy. You would love that. Mm-hmm. All the business that people are buying, that'd be a great job for you.
I'm like, that's a lot of Pepto-Bismol. Here you go. Have a nice day.
Things don't work out for you here. I think that'd be a really nice pivot.
I know.
You'd never
I give greeter energy, don't I?
Well, you never get to your car with Kenzie on your way out. Like Costco does that too. You gotta look at the receipt to make sure everything you bought is there. She'd be going like, yeah, that's a lot of Pepto-Bismol. What's going on in the household? There's a better thing to do than Pepto-Bismol. Like, I just want to get to my car and leave.
It's just Kenzie trying to make a friend.
I mean, you sound like you have a cold. You should eat some spicy food. I don't see any pepper flakes in here.
All right, it's none of those
Clearing out
jobs.
the sinuses.
It is none of those jobs. Do you want to say, Kenzie, what you think you can do? You've been telling me in cases for about 3
I've
weeks.
been telling you guys in confidence, and I'm like, we have to talk about this. And I do feel a little bit embarrassed, so I need everyone to be nice, okay?
I cannot make that promise.
We cannot promise that.
I feel like a little shy about it because I haven't necessarily got to do it. But I feel like I could be a medium.
A medium.
Yes.
Now, for people that don't know what a medium is, do you want to describe what a medium does?
He's just laughing at me.
No. Of course he is.
Because you asked me to be nice, but my favorite thing is being mean to you.
I know. So I feel like I could be a medium. I feel like I, can talk to the dead on people's behalf and help bridge that gap while you're laughing at me.
No, give her a second. Go on, take a breath. It's okay.
Yeah.
Kenzie, I got confidence in you. You can do this.
I know.
A medium talks to the dead.
Yeah, a medium talks to the dead. That's somebody that, you try to go to connect with maybe like a past loved one or things like that. Or maybe, I don't know, somebody you hate, I guess. If you want to tell them, F off, hope you're not in heaven. I mean, I don't know, whatever you want to talk to them about. But I feel like I could be a medium. I feel like I could do it.
Now, why?
I think that I hear certain things. I get vibes. I am always really connected on that. You're going to laugh at me, but so often, like every time I'm doing a video, I always see like orbs and stuff around me. Always.
Wait, when you're filming a video, you see orbs around you?
All the time. Like if like my husband's taking a video about like of me, like, like teasing me or whatever, I'm always surrounded by orbs. They're always like shooting past the screen.
I think that's astigmatism. You can get that looked at.
No, idiot. It means there's a ghost there.
Or is it moths flying around the house?
You gotta clean more.
Or John, I feel like I can sense things. Like I've brought stuff up to people before, and they're like, "I don't remember telling you that." Like I just feel like I could do this.
So this is it?
And you have to hone in and practice. Now I will say I'm not like a well-seasoned. I can't have my own TV show or something yet. Obviously.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is it inspired by the Long Island medium?
So I know her. I love her. Okay.
Okay.
Love her, and I just I feel like I can do that. Now it's a skill. You get better with like your senses if you sharpen them. So I am obviously not a fully trained medium, but I feel like I can do it.
The Long Island medium, that show's on TLC, by the way. And maybe I should play a little example of what she does so people can understand what you think you could do then.
Okay.
The same thing.
Yeah, okay.
She goes. This is a part of the show where she goes into a supermarket and just runs into people and then gets a vibe, gets an orb possibly, and then
An orb. Okay.
and then can tell what's going on. She just runs into this girl at the deli counter.
I'm able to communicate with people that have died, correct? Yes.
Spirit sparrow.
Yes. I want to talk about mother energy. I heard she missed my passing and not wanting you to feel bad or upset about that.
I was in the airport. My sister called up. She said, my mother that. But I don't attend. You see?
Okay. It's Mom's way of saying that nothing was left unsaid and she loves you and is so proud of you. I gotta go. I'm late to meet my daughter for dinner.
Kenzie would say I'm late to meet my son make his lunch at that point.
I got lunches to make.
I got to make Mongolian barbecue for Tristan for lunch today.
He did. He had Mongolian beef. I told you. I told Brian that.
Kenzie told me Tristan has Mongolian beef barbecue for lunch today at school. He's 11 years old.
Well, I'm having an Uncrustable later, peanut butter and jelly, so that's cool.
My oldest son's having an Uncrustable there. So now people know what she does and what you think you can do the exact way. Does that mean you can find something out with me in case or a listener out there right now? Or you're feeling anything? Do you want to
I think I can. I know this is weird, but Brian carries a lot of energy, okay?
I'll say.
And I do this, right? But I do this a lot, like where like images and certain things pop into my head. So like when Brian walked in today, I don't know why, but I definitely got the image of like a watch, okay? So like that came to my head today. And, that can have a lot of meaning, so we can get into that. But like,
wait, we need to get into it, though.
hold on, that's what I'm doing. So just don't interrupt.
I'm sorry. A mean medium.
That's her show, the bitch medium.
We got it.
You make it so hard because you guys are so loud.
Zach, make a logo. Zach from Digital Department, if you're listening. Can I get a logo that says the bitch medium?
Okay. So as you guys are talking,
Come on, Case quiet. I want to hear what my thing is, what my vibe is here.
So I am honestly tasting like some blood in my throat right now.
Really?
And yes, I'm tasting blood in my throat right now.
You should call a doctor.
And I feel like that's definitely related to a death when I taste that. And I feel like it has a young connection to it. Does that make any sense to you, Brian? But now a watch, if I'm seeing a watch, this could have meant like a long time ago that a youthful death happened in your family or someone close to you, like Megan's family.
So not in my family, but I mentioned this past year, very sad, a friend of mine passed in his 30s, very sad and sudden. So you may be on the path here, a vibe. I was very upset about it. I still carry it every day. I think in my brain about it every day. When I come to work, I say little prayers on the drive into work, and that's one of them I say to his family. I do.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the watch has to do with that, though.
Well, I
didn't take his watch. I didn't get a watch in the will.
The watch could have been in connection with the timing of it because it recently happened in this past year. So that actually makes a lot of sense.
Shut up, Case. Shut
Hour
up.
hand, minute hand, second hand.
Shut up. She's got something here.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, I am actually sensing the fact that he is with, family in heaven. It makes sense because you went to high school with them. So he's actually standing with your grandparents. I do feel that.
Wow.
Case is laughing at me, and it makes it so hard to
No.
this.
I'm listening, Kenzie.
I'm in it, baby.
I think the bitch medium's real.
Now, this is... Now, did you... Did he by chance have to miss your wedding for a weird reason?
Well, a lot of people didn't get invited because it was in COVID. He did not. I had other friends that got there, 5 close friends, and he was one that didn't get to go.
Okay, because he's making a joke that he's like, I love you. Sorry about the wedding. Guess I can't make it to the next one. Like he's giving that kind of like goofy energy. So he wasn't able to make it to your wedding because of COVID. That makes sense.
Kenzie, that's the kind of thing he said all the time. I'm not kidding.
Was he really goofy? Yeah.
Well, he would say that like, "Hey, good luck with this marriage. The next one, I'll be at the next one." He said something not like that. He would say that.
Yeah.
Okay, stop laughing over there.
I'm shutting up. I'm listening. I'm taking all this in.
So it's actually interesting because he's being goofy. He also was hoping for your forgiveness. He feels bad because obviously such a young passing. He feels really guilty he wasn't able to be there, and of course did think that you guys would be able to reconnect, and then that didn't happen with the sudden passing. So I think his energy is around you because he was hoping for your forgiveness, and that's maybe why you felt him on your mind, because his presence has been around.
So I don't forgive him because he was a good gift giver and he didn't make the wedding, and I really wanted a gift. So I don't know if am I talking to him right now?
He's present, so yeah, I can communicate that. You can go ahead and communicate it.
How about like in the will or something? I know it was a surprise death, but how about getting me a gift for the wedding somehow?
Hey, maybe break me off a piece. Come on, I'm walking around, buddy. I got a kid to raise. A little gift for me wouldn't hurt. That's a Rolex sound.
Wow, Kenzie.
Yeah, he's here. He definitely wanted forgiveness. He definitely feels bad that you guys weren't able to connect again and that he missed that special moment in your life. So he does want you to know that and he's, been hearing your prayers for him.
I think Kenzie could be a medium.
Yeah, I maybe.
You don't think so?
I didn't know that. I didn't know anything. I
You didn't know any of
at
that?
the wedding or anything.
I don't think I've never talked. I'll tell you this on the air. I never talked about any of that kind of stuff with Kenzie.
I don't know him.
I just had a friend
Obviously.
pass very young in the last year, a very young guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
And how would I know that he wasn't at Ryan's wedding?
I
He
don't
was a good
know.
friend.
I don't
didn't know
20,
that.
20 questions is a crazy thing. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe you got a potential there. I don't know.
Thank you. Trust me, no one's trying to talk to Case. No one's connecting with me and him.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. At the end of music entertainment news, we have tickets for Mount Joy at the United Center coming up this Saturday, furnished by our great friends at Jam Productions. It's a phenomenal show this Saturday, so that is coming up in moments here. Also, a reminder at this time tomorrow, put it in your phone to remind yourself that starting at 8, but also at 9, Riot Fest 3-day passes. It is Take Up What's Thursday. Riot Fest is a week from Friday. It's next week. We've been talking about it for just about a year. Every time Riot Fest ends, we start talking about the next one. But we actually had these bands lined up for the 20th anniversary, where you've got Blink, Weezer, and Jack White on Saturday for the headliner. Blink's on Friday. And then Green Day on Sunday for an incredible, plus 80 other bands that are phenomenal. Cannot wait. And the experience itself, just going to Riot Fest with us. We love hanging out with you all day those 3 days. So 3-day passes tomorrow starting at 8 and 9. Lauren at 10. Brian Phillips at his show in the afternoon every hour. We got the tickets. Also a programming note for tomorrow. I've got a lot of texts and music entertainment news asking me if I'm going to watch the second to last episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty, which my wife and Case, huge fans. Kenzie, you would be a big fan of this show. I think you have to somehow binge the 3 seasons and watch it. But I watched it blind, only getting a preview from my wife and Case about what was going on. I watched last week's episode. There's only 3 left in the whole series, and it's going away. It's one of the best shows ever. Designed for 16-year-old girls to watch, but I'm watching it.
Sopranos, The Wire, The Summer I Turned Pretty. They're the big 3. Yeah.
The Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Breaking Bad, and
Yeah.
then The Summer I Turned Pretty.
It's so good.
Yep.
And I can't wait to see what's going to happen tonight. Because, well, you see, Belly's in Paris. And
Look at you. I'm so happy for you.
and what I'm wondering is this new friend group she's got in Paris with
Yes.
only one more episode left. They can't do a big arc of a romance in just one episode.
That's what you think.
Well, maybe so. I'm also curious about my guy Jeremy, Team
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, sorry.
Fake
Team
fan.
Jer Bear.
Everybody else is Team Conrad.
That's right.
Because he's sweet, he has eyes that would just drop panties. He's very, very meltable eyes.
Okay. Didn't leave much to the
Brian's
imagination
like
there.
naked watching the show.
Yes. But the bad boy, Team Jer, has got me on. My wife hasn't talked to me almost in a week once I said I'm Team Jer. She's not happy. She says nobody is Team Jer.
So that episode, the newest episode, is on Amazon now.
Yes.
I've got my own thing going on. I'm going to watch it tonight. I think you're planning on watching it tonight. We'll review that episode tomorrow at this time.
Tomorrow at this time at 8:50, I'll review Summer I Turned Pretty. Yeah, you went to a concert last night, so Waxahachie at the Salt Shed? What was it? Who'd you go see? Who'd you go see? You had your own thing going. I'm trying to help prop you up with your son.
You sound like my baby trying to talk.
I went and saw the great alt country artist Waxahachie.
I got
at
it
the
right,
Salt Shed last night.
Waxahachie.
Yeah.
No, you said it like you were falling down the stairs.
Waxahachie.
Yeah, Waxahachie, Salt Shed, great. I don't know why you brought that up, but I got my own thing going on, so I'm gonna watch The Summer I Turned Pretty tonight.
My point was you have no concert tonight. You have the Summer I Turned Pretty. There's probably shows you'd like to go see, but you're not. You're going to stay home and watch the show.
That's true, because the story so far is at the Salt Shed tonight, great pop punk band. I would normally be there,
Right.
but my Wednesdays are blocked out for The Summer I Turned Pretty.
See, there's a method to my thought process on you being home to watch this show tonight.
Great.
Waxahachie, great show last night.
It was really fun.
Now, what I didn't go to that show. Case asked me to go, but I didn't go because Kenzie made a challenge to me. Could I keep watching new things out there? Because I do get trapped in binging old shows because it's been proven that it's a dopamine for your brain watching even The Sopranos again. It's good. But thankfully, I have friends like Kenzie and Case that push me to watch new shows, and my wife. And Unknown Number, documentary, certainly you've seen come across your timeline in the last 4 or 5 days. Kenzie said, you have to watch this show. And maybe you've seen the spoiler or not. I actually lied to Kenzie on the air. I said I hadn't seen the spoiler. There's a plot twist in this thing at the end, or I should say somewhere in the documentary, that will literally blow your mind. I had seen it, so I kind of knew what this plot twist was, and I thought to myself, this is me being very open, Kenzie, being open and honest on the air.
Okay, let's hear it.
I thought I was going to lie to Kenzie today and say I saw it, but just then watch some kind of recap since I knew the plot twist. And then I thought I could sell that to Kenzie that I watched it.
You do that all the time to me. You did that with the bear.
No, I did. I didn't lie about the bear.
Yes, you did. Remember? You lied about watching. Yeah, remember?
I did lie about the bear.
And then you had that weird thing where you were like, well, I like shows when the episodes are 20, there's 27 episodes in the season, not when there's 10. I was like, I don't understand what difference that makes.
Yeah.
You were going through your Walking Dead rewatch at the time.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Yeah, it was really good, The Walking Dead, rewatching that for the 4th time. So, Megan yelled at me for saying I'm going to lie to Kenzie on the air about this, and she goes, you go down there and you watch it.
Yes.
You watch it. And I did. And can I tell you that if everybody listening doesn't watch Unknown Number, I'm going to come to your house and make you watch it like my wife did last night. She made me watch it. And I knew the plot.
You do not want Brian at your house, I promise.
You don't. Or I'll just get you. Or
that's a real threat.
Or I'll get your number and do what they did in the documentary.
Oh, my God.
I'll do that. How about that for a threat? This show, again, knowing the plot twist. So if you don't know
you
it.
kind of knew the plot twist, even though you hadn't seen the show, and
Yes.
it's still, you were like, what in the world?
Are you kidding me? Like I said, I knew it. So I'm saying that because I think a lot of people maybe already saw it, got spoiled.
Right, like, because of social media, it's so evil, and it ruins our shows. So if you already saw the plot twist, I'm telling you to watch it because you can't understand how volatile, like, it is insane what happens.
So I'm trying to describe what I saw without giving a spoiler because I don't want to spoil it for anybody
Right.
if they didn't. But there's this girl, Kendra, who's dating her man in school from actually kindergarten all the way on in this very small town in Michigan. It's not that far from.
Lauren, you're talking about Lauren. Kendra's the mom.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Lauren.
Lauren is the victim,
Yes.
and so is her boyfriend Owen.
Owen. And I fell in love with them as a couple.
They were so cute.
Adorable. And it doesn't end well. And this is all because of bullying that happens to them from an unknown number. That's why it's called the unknown number.
Yeah, they get harassed for almost 2 years. And we're not talking about like harass, like a text here and there. We're talking like 80 plus messages a day. Like these people were being mentally abused on a daily basis for like 2 years.
And the suspects that comes along throughout the whole thing of their whole lives, that's what fascinated me more than anything.
Yeah.
And this shows, people have been a victim of bullying this way, and it's an individual one-on-one thing. No one knew where these were coming from. And then all of a sudden, suspects started coming up of their friend group, their family that were friends. And then everybody, all of a sudden, the mob happened and implications happened and other lives got ruined. The whole town almost got ruined.
You know what? Weird Town, I have to say, not a huge fan of many people in it. Because Chloe and her family sucked. And they definitely threw carrots at that girl, Adriana. Adriana's the only girl that I feel like I loved in the show. Lauren's a sweetie, Owen's a sweetie. And then this poor Adriana who got, pinpointed, who's just bullied by those mean girls. Chloe's a mean girl with mean parents.
I like Chloe.
And can I tell you?
That's probably why I'm Team Jeremiah. I think Chloe sounded like a baddie that I'd want to hang out with if I was 16.
Baddie.
Oh, she's a baddie. Yeah.
Okay, so she's in junior high. So let's.
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm saying if I
Okay.
was 15 or 14 years old.
Yeah,
and-
hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Her own friend was like, yeah, she's not a nice person. And she's like, I don't know why anyone would think I would do this. And I'm like, your own friends are on here going, she's pretty mean.
Literally every one of her friends said she would do this.
Some
Yeah,
friends.
like she's a bitch.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, and her parents were awful. Like you could just tell they had that whole like, not my daughter vibe the whole time. And it was like, shut up. Your daughter's totally capable of this.
Kenzie, we are so opposite on this one. I loved her
I
parents.
hated her parents.
I loved her parents because that's how I see me protecting Harper in this situation.
So I have to say her parents, after the arrest was made, so the arrest was made for this. You will not watch this whole thing and be like, well, we don't know what happened. You're going to know what happened. Chloe's parents did something sick for Halloween the next year. They dressed up like the person that was caught doing it in like a jumpsuit with their face put up like a Halloween party, and just basically as adults further harassed Lauren the child. And that's not even in the docuseries.
Oh, so I didn't
but
know.
that's what they did.
Okay, well, I didn't know that
They're
part.
like sick people.
I only like Chloe from what I saw last night. And I think I'd have been
Chloe.
I'd have been with her. Yeah. She even said, Chloe, when they talked to her, Chloe said, this is probably something people think I would do. Even after all her friends said, yeah, she probably did it. But
and then her parents go, oh, because she's so pretty and so I'm like, you're in Beale City, Michigan. Relax. You're like acting like you gave birth to the American Idol or something. It's like, stop it.
Listen, this thing is something you have to. Case didn't want to watch it because it's about bullying and thought, I don't want to get depressed watching girls bully each other.
Yeah, I've been having a good
No,
time.
you need to see this. You have to.
Well, I want to know more about this Chloe girl now.
Can you please watch it and tell me if you think she's a bitch or not? Because she threw the carrots, and I know it.
Kenzie really can't let go of this carrot throwing incident.
Yeah, that poor girl, Adriana, went home and told her parents that, like, Chloe and her minions chucked carrots at her at school, and she's this quiet girl. And then the parents go online and harass this young girl. And they're like, no, she didn't. And it's like, you weren't even there. And, like, they just were horrible.
Okay, so if you haven't seen this, there's a lot going on here.
I
We're throwing
can
out
tell.
It's confusing, but I also don't want. I'm dancing around it because I don't want to give anything away if you haven't seen the plot twist of what happened in this town. But Case, what I'm saying, I guess I could sell it to you is, you're not going to be depressed afterward. You're going to be fascinated with how this could happen and how the escalation got to a point that everybody's been bullied, I think, in the generation, let's say right now, by somebody by text because you can do it. I'm more of the older generation where you got bullied face to face.
Face to face, man to man.
Yeah, old school
None of
bullying.
this work from home bullying.
Yeah.
You were doing it in the office.
And it shows how this bullying is so much worse when it's anonymous, an unknown number, and then when they find out who, I go, oh my God. And you find out, not at the end, you find out with still a lot of the show left. So then there's a lot of stuff afterward of the person they find. And then when you figure that out, it goes into deeper of the family. You get police body cam footage of the arrest, which that fascinated me as hell.
Oh my gosh, the body cam footage is wild of the arrest.
Also, let's see here. The Husky principal is my guy. I love him. Love him to death, the principal.
Is his name like Dan Boyer?
Yeah.
He's funny.
He's hilarious. He's like if they did a movie on this, Chris Farley would play the principal.
Oh, comic relief in this bullying documentary. Thank God.
And it seems like the school did as much as they could possibly do before the FBI had to get involved because it got above their pay
So
grade.
when they tell him who did it, he goes, "I'm sorry." When they find out, like, who did it, like, I was like, what did you? And it's like, what?
Yeah, the principal at one point goes, because these messages got very sexual and violent.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Quite literally, very sexual harassment.
And the principal's going like, when I saw some of these text messages, they were enough to make this 52-year-old man blush.
Okay, that's a funny guy. I gotta check this out. To lead with the funny, not with the girl getting bullied.
Yeah, he was the comic relief in the whole thing
thank
to
God.
me. The principal's awesome.
I don't want to watch this bummer of a documentary. I want to see a funny fat guy.
It's not a bummer, but it's just fascinating. That's how I would say you could watch it.
Well, let me watch it, and then we'll discuss it again later this week, and we can, at that point, dig into spoilers and dig into more of this stuff, because you've sold me on it because of the funny
We'll put
principle.
a huge spoiler alert, but we won't just drop it. We'll be like, we're going to get into the details, okay? We'll give you a warning.
Yeah, it's unknown
We actually
number.
need a sounder that says, like, warning. Like, we're going to give all the details. We're going to spill it.
Oh, why don't you get on that?
Brian will never let me air audio on here,
No,
ever.
she cannot touch the soundboard. She can't do it.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.